Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about a couple of my favorite talking points on my podcast interview with Empowering Women, Transforming Lives. And the first point is the role of structure and support in mental, emotional, spiritual healing and growth. At rock bottoms and life transitions, people are usually pushed inward. Part of being in struggle is this natural desire to want to isolate or hide yourself. So that urge to hide or withdraw can go two ways. It can go into a sense of isolation and suffering, a sense of being cut off from belonging in your life, which is a very basic and core human need. Or we can channel that desire to withdraw to push us inward into a place of a more private and personal spirituality than we've ever experienced before. This inward pull, in my opinion, is one of the most beautiful intuitive parts of the healing process. But without support and community, many of us lose the spiritual momentum and get lost in a sense of loneliness, separateness, bitterness. And then we're just coping, we're just suffering. It's a real game changer to be able to step into a community and structure that supports your spiritual growth without taking anything away from your own spiritual authority. And those places can be few and hard to find. What kind of structure and support do you have that's supporting your spiritual growth and your inner spiritual authority? One of the second highlights in my discussion with Rebecca from Empowering Women, Transforming Lives about my upcoming book, Undone, Unafraid, was the question of what is someone missing if they haven't yet discovered that mind, body, spirit connection within themselves? And that mind, body, spirit connection to me is the very heart of personal growth and progress. And it's the missing link I see in so many of the people I work with. Because most of the traditional places we turn when we're in struggle, including therapy, religion, or self-help books or podcasts, are incomplete if they don't help us connect to our most powerful resource, which is that higher self or the presence that's within each and every one of us. And it exists within our own heart and mind. Once you find this home, this connection, this superpower within yourself, no one can take it from you. And it has the power and the ability to guide you through whatever challenge you will face in the future. So it becomes an investment in having more capacity to move through life with a higher wisdom, a higher clarity. And it really is an intuitive guidance system that is happening between mind, body, and spirit. And learning to read those signals and deepen those connections becomes a superpower that most of us have no idea about. This superpower is one of the things I am most passionate about in my work. It's something I literally want to get up on the rooftop and yell at the top of my lungs. That wisdom, the answers, everything you're looking for around you in all these different places, grasping for, the right way to do things. It's actually right here. It's right here within you. And no one can take it from you and no one else can give it to you. It's something you have to build and cultivate in yourself. So if you haven't found that mind, body, spirit connection, that guidance system within you, if you're not cultivating that on a regular basis, then you're missing out on the most powerful tool that you have to get through this life. How would you rate the level of your mind, body, spirit connection in your day-to-day life? And the third highlight from this conversation with Empowering Women, Transforming Lives is the question of how can an undoing become a point of power in someone's life? And my book is called Undone, Unafraid, Evolving Through Trauma, Betrayal, Femininity, and Faith. And the mindfulness-based program that I run is called Undone Academy. And typically, the idea of being undone is something that people think of as a negative thing, right? It's something I don't want that to happen. Letting it all fall apart equates with failure, right? Like we want to be someone who can hold it all together. But in my experience, surrendering to my life exactly as it presented itself became the most powerful turning point. Letting myself be undone means letting myself become curious and become awake to all of the roles, the expectations, the rules, and the identities that I've lived my entire life through without ever realizing it, and being able to see the suffering that all of those constructs had created in my life. Allowing myself to see the structure of self that I had tried to build through my life also uncovered the deeper dimension of who I really am. That essence of life force, of love, of presence, of simply being with nothing else that needs to add value to who or what that is. The undoing created the space to feel that miracle of just existing, just being, and feeling the preciousness of the life that is living through me. And not only living through me, but living through every living thing on this planet. It connects me to all of it. And it's something that I had to uncover in myself and that I couldn't see without allowing all of those structures and all that knowing and all that ego and all that identity to be undone. It's the real that's buried underneath all of the unreal. And we can't get there when we think we have all the answers. Not knowing becomes the PowerPoint to enter that deeper dimension, that transcendent dimension. How comfortable are you with the idea of not knowing?